All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. Do you want to know the single best behavior that you can develop for network marketing success? And over the years, when it comes to interviewing successful leaders or people that have done well in the profession, this behavior is consistent among all of them. And if you want to know what that single best behavior is and actually how you can implement it, then I invite you to stay tuned. But before I get into the content, if you're getting value from my videos, and if you're getting value from my blog or my content or my channel, then I invite you to do something super simple. Just like every time I ask you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. It is an easy way and, again, a simple way for you to support my blog and to support my channel and to do so for free. So what is the single best behavior for network marketing success? And ultimately what it comes down to is consistency. And it's consistency in the money-making activities, the MMA or the income-producing activities, the IPAs. And so, the biggest one is prospecting. If you can develop a consistent prospecting behavior that you do every single day, that all but guarantees your network marketing success. As a matter of fact, statistically, if you do it long enough, you do it enough times, you will become successful in this profession, no matter where your starting point is. Even if you're bad to start off with, just that consistency of everyday prospecting. And I want to tell you this, is that, if you want to implement this, it can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be. When I first started, I was just told, talk to a lot of people, and I would spend hours and hours on the phone. And one thing was I wasn't good at it. I didn't like it. And I wasn't getting many sales until I got better at it and until I found a way where I enjoyed it a lot more. Because if you don't like doing something, you're just not going to do it as much. And if you don't do it as much, you're not going to get better at it. I've used the example in the past. When I was growing up, we had a Nintendo Entertainment System. We played Super Mario Brothers. I was better than my brother. And the reason why I was better than my brother was older than me. He's 7 years older than me. Didn't like to play as much. I played all the time. And if I played all the time, then, I'm just going to get better at it. And the better I got, then the more I'd want to play even more. And it's just kind of like this cycle of getting better and playing more and getting better and playing more. Same thing could happen with prospecting. If you find a way to make it fun for you, then you're going to do it more often. If you do it more often, you're going to get better, and then you're going to do it even more, and then you're going to get better. And it's this big circle that goes on and on and on. And prospecting takes on a number of different forms. One of the most popular when I was in the profession, when I first got started, it was just simply calling people. But now you can reach out to people on social media. There's messaging people. There's texting. There's all these different ways. And you got to find out the way that works out best for you. But not only that, the way that you like to do the most. And I heard this example of singing. If you are awesome at singing, right, or any instrument really, or even dancing or any sort of art, and let's say you wanted to become a singer and you got a teacher and they said, we want you to sing this music, and you didn't like the song, well, then you probably wouldn't practice as much, right? You wouldn't enjoy it as much. You wouldn't practice as much. Let's say you want to sing R&B and your teacher or coach says, you know what, sing these country tunes. Nothing wrong with country, right? But you don't like it as much, right? However, if that same teacher had brought to you some R&B music to sing, it's something that you enjoy more, something that you would do more often. And again, you do it more often, you're going to get better at it. When you get better at it, you're going to want to do it even more. So like that works with singing or any sport, whatever it is, it also works with prospecting. So find a way that makes it fun for you so that you're more likely to do it. All right. And then the second thing that you can do is this, is that the first thing is find a way to make it fun for you. Second thing you can do is get an accountability partner. Just like when I don't know if you've ever gone running before or worked out at a gym or, practice a sport or something like that or anything, is that if you have an accountability partner, that means that, like, for example, at 6 a.m. every morning, you're going to meet your running friend and you guys are going to go running together at the park. Now, it doesn't matter if it's raining, it doesn't matter if it's snowing, it doesn't matter if it's windy or if it's too hot. You're going to go out there because you know that if you don't go, then your partner, you've just stood up your friend. You just stood up your accountability partner, and they're going to have to go running alone. And that partnership alone could be just the ticket that you need, just that push that you need to go running when you probably weren't going to go running that day. You're probably going to let excuses get in the way. And the same thing can happen with prospecting. I'm not saying that you have to prospect together, but what I do recommend is that at the end of the day, you make a promise to your prospecting partner and say, you know what, I'm going to talk to at least X amount of people tomorrow. And they're going to say, you know what, I'm going to talk to at least Y amount of people tomorrow. It doesn't have to be the same number. And then you're going to report the next day. All right. And then you can make it a little contest between the two of you. And so you know that the next day that you got to get those X amount of people. And let's say X is 5, right? You know that you have to talk to these 5 people, because at the end of the day, you're going to report to your accountability partner and say, you know what? I didn't get my 5 people. I only got 4 people, or I got no people, or whatever the case may be. And then your partner might say, you know what? I got all Y of my people. And let's say Y to them was 8. I got all 8 of my people, right? And you'll notice that the person or the people that make their promises to themselves and make their promises to their group more often, they're showing that consistency. They're the ones that are going to get better at it, and they're the ones that are going to get more sales and sign-ups. So when it comes to prospecting, if you can find an accountability partner, that's great. And the third thing that you could do is that if you can't find an accountability partner, and by the way, your accountability partner could be someone that's part of your downline, could be someone that's part of your upline, someone could be part cross-line from you. They don't have to be connected to you business-wise. They could even be part of another network marketing company. You know, if you're selling skin cream and you got a buddy that's selling multivitamins, or you get another one that's selling, coffee or whatever, whatever the case may be, you can work together and increase each other's business together and encourage each other together. And when you're doing that, you can also point out tips. You say, you know what, I found out that this works well, so maybe you want to try that next time. And if it's a good accountability partner, and of course you want to get good ones, if you find that your prospect just isn't a good fit for your company, they're like, for whatever reason, you may want to recommend them to your accountability partner. If you do something like that, you guys could just refer each other leads and sales, and it can become a really, really symbiotic financial and a professional relationship. Now, the third thing, can't find an accountability partner. You know what? Maybe you're just some hermit somewhere, or you just can't find one. Get an accountability coach. All right. And I happen to be an accountability coach. If you can't find one, you could choose me. There's dozens online, but get a coach. And the coach is going to put your feet to the fire. First of all, they're going to find a way for you how to make prospecting good. They're probably going to give you some good coaching sessions on what you need to say, and something that's tailored more towards you and your opportunity in your company, because there is no one size fits all prospecting guide. There's something that may work that's one size fit all, but if you can customize it, the more you can customize it for you and your opportunity and your company and your product or service, the better it is. And so work with someone like that. And if you have a team, you know what, I can work with your team. Identify, a small group. I don't want 100 people that's part of this coaching program. It just does. It's not as productive. My best teams that I've been working with are, between 5 and about 20. Those types of people, because then they're in front of a group saying, you know what, I'm going to talk to 5 people next. We do it on a weekly basis. I'm going to talk to 5 people a day. So it's 25 people for the week, or if you're going 7 days a week, 35 people a week, then they got to report to the group afterwards. So it actually makes a really, really great relationship, not only for between the coaches and the coachees, right, and the clients, but also for the entire group. And what I find is that, if I start off with a big group, some of the ones that weren't serious, they're going to end up dropping off. And then you get this core group of people that really want to improve, that really want to change their life. And now is a great time to do so. We're coming up on, we've been part of the pandemic and this lockdown for many, many months now. We're approaching the new year. Some people have been able to capitalize on this current situation, and some people have kind of used this situation as an excuse not to move forward, not to work. And you know what? Now is a really great time. This end of year, people are going to realize that 2020 for many people was just a crappy year, right? And they're going to vow to make more money in 2021. 2021. They're going to vow to make a more productive life in 2021. They're going to vow to, feel a lot better about themselves, to take control of their life. And this is where you have something that can help. But you can only help them if you remain consistent. Consistent is so important. Even if it's just one person a day, that's 30 people a month. 30 people a month is more than what 90% of network marketers call each and every month. So that just puts you in the top 10% of action takers. I want you to think about that just for a moment. Top 10%, right? You increase that to a piddly 5 people a day. You can do that in 20 minutes. You can do that in 10 minutes, depending on how, fast the conversations are. Talk to 5 people a day times 30, it's 150 people a month. Or if you're only doing it 5 days a week, what is that? 80 people a month, right? So am I doing the math right? 25 to, no, 100 people a month. So whatever that number is, it will help you. And, being a part of my accountability coaching program, you can get started, honestly, for as little as $5. And if you want to know how that works, then send me an email. Send me an email. You'll find the link in the description of this video, for an email, and just put coaching in the subject line, and just send me your name and number. I'll give you a call so I can show you the details and how it works and see if it's even a good fit for you. And if it's a good fit, great. If not, you know what? You'll find something that works. First of all, develop that habit. Do it consistently. Find a way to make it work best for you. Find a way that makes it fun for you. And once you do that, find an accountability partner. And if you can't find a partner, best thing you could do is get a coach. There's this one story of this guy. His name is Alejandro. Alex. He actually lives out in Idaho. And I remember I was working with him. He's been part of his company for, I think it was about 6 months now. And, after working with me, he worked with me for 2 weeks and he made his first $1,000. So this definitely works, right? And if you want it to work for you, and more importantly, if you want it to work for your team and even your future team, if you don't have a team yet, then go ahead, send me an email with, it's going to be in the description of this video, and let me know if you want some help, and I'll contact you and see how I can help you. And more importantly, we'll see if it's a good fit and see if I can help you. So I trust you got some great value out of this. Again, I invite you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Again, if you want to see more videos like this, go over to my blog. It's kennysantos.com. You could even put your name and email in, and you're going to get an awesome audio on growing your business. Now remember this, every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. We only got to do 2 things about that. We got to recognize those miracles. And of course, my favorite part, we get to accept those miracles. All right, take care and create a great day.